You guys, hi. I'm thinking about you today. I am thinking about all of you who are coming up on big days, the holidays, um, gatherings, and maybe your family or your relationships just don't look the way that you wish they did. Something's hard, something's strained, something maybe never was what you had hoped for and wished for, but it's what you have. Thus, the holidays come with like a big, like, shopping cart full of sometimes anxiety and even dread. And so I'm thinking about you today and how to manage those very real feelings of disappointment, um, even loss. Um, got a couple ideas. None of these are magic tricks. All they can do is sort of grab us by our little hands and walk us through. But I have found this to be helpful. I did this in therapy a lot. First of all, whatever it is that you're missing, that you wish that has either changed or you never had it in the first place, I don't know why this works, but for some reason, writing that down is helpful. Like just writing it down. This is what I wish I had. This is what I wish was different. This relationship looks like this, and I've always wanted it to look like this. Or I wish I didn't have to walk on eggshells in this way. Or these are words that I would have loved to have heard around this time of year, or I'd like to hear this year. Just write it down. Write it down, exactly what you had hoped for. Something about saying it out loud, something about putting pen to paper there takes away a little bit, some of its power. It's not just swimming around in our minds anymore. And then if you can access this idea, possibly like, what do I have? Put pen to paper here too. What do I have? This particular relationship or this particular space or this person or this day isn't what I wanted, but what is there worth noticing? What? I mean, it could be the smallest thing. It could be the tiniest, tiniest little positive. But what is there that I can say, okay, I'm thankful for that. I'm glad for this. I can experience joy inside this little space. And then finally, where you can, let's employ expectations and also maybe boundaries. Like, let me just pick an example. Let's say your mother has never said a nice word to you on Thanksgiving in your life. And that it is just a litany of criticisms and the things that she isn't pleased about when it comes. So don't expect that to be any different this year. Like, those expectations are a source of a lot of our pain. So go ahead and take people at their word that they're going to be who they are and who they've been, and don't expect anything differently. So lay that down instead of this great hope of like, maybe this year, this person in my family will be an entirely different type of person. They're not going to be. Okay? So manage your expectations and expect what you're probably going to have and what you've already experienced. And then if you need to, and sometimes we do, boundaries. Just because we are bound inside a family structure doesn't always mean that's a healthy place for us. So whether you need to make a decision like, I'm not coming, or at all, or I'm going to do this differently this year, if it needs to be like that, then it does, and you get that choice. You have that freedom. Or maybe it's more like, I'm going to come for 2 hours and I'm going to leave at that point. But you get to do that too. You get to decide how much to let in and how much to leave out. And that's healthy. That's healthy. And you can do that lovingly with a lot of respect and kindness. That doesn't have to be contentious. It can just simply be clear. It can just be clear. And so anyway, just thinking about you so much and knowing personally what it is like when relationships are challenging around this time of year or have changed. And so love you and hoping for this season to be like as lovely as it can possibly be for you and me.